Welcome to Lagniappe, a program about events, issues, and people. I'm Corey Crow. I'm joined today by Greg Baccarini, Sarah O'Conner, and Danielle Tolbert with the Strauss Theater Center. Welcome, folks. Thanks for being with us today on Lagniappe. Good to have you all.
Thanks, Corey.
Good to be here.
Danielle, let me start with you. You're a board member with the theater, and you've got a busy summer coming up, and you guys are jumping in with something new. I don't think I've seen this one before. Summer workshops, and this time it's to make theater more accessible.
Right. So we are very blessed to have a grant from the Northeast Louisiana Arts Council. We are creating summer community workshops. So there's this misconception in theater that theater is only for a certain segment of the population. And that could be nothing but the truth. Theater is for everybody. But a lot of times people don't know how to get involved in theater. We are a community theater. So what that means is we are a group of volunteers. We are lay people. We are accountants and lawyers and postal service workers. And we get together on stage and we put together something beautiful. So these workshops are an introduction to people who've always wanted to get involved but didn't know how to get involved.
Well, let's walk through these workshops real quick. You've brought Greg Baccarini. He'll be the artist at the workshop that deals with dance. Greg, tell folks a little bit about yourself. You work here at ULM, but before that, you were up in New York doing this for a living.
Yes, I'm here now. I've been here for about 2 years, but prior to that, I was in New York for about 25 years working as an actor, director, choreographer. But I did get my start and my love for theater at Strauss when I was a teenager. And I always credit that place for giving me my passion. And that's really what these workshops are about, teaching people who have a love and a desire to learn more and want to get on stage or just want to come and have fun. We've been doing some jazz workshops for the past 2 weeks, and we have 2 more coming up. Those, unfortunately, are sold out, but we do have some tap workshops coming up June 10th, 17th, and 24th.
And those are open to the public, but they're not quite for the beginner. You'd have to be a little bit advanced to jump into those, right?
Well, not too advanced. I say just have some knowledge of tap, maybe if you've taken it as a young child. But again, anyone who just wants to come and have fun, that's really what it's about, and to learn more. Tap is my passion. I was on 2 national tours of the Broadway musical 42nd Street, so I love it, and I just want to share that with all of the people, the community.
And Danielle, they're doing this at the right time, too. It's after work, right?
Right. These workshops are after work. They are on the weekends or in the evenings to make it accessible to everyone. Greg's workshops are at 7 p.m.
Yes.
7 to 9 p.m., and you're holding workshops June 10th, 17th, and 24th. Greg, a $10 cost to attend those, right?
Yes. And you can register by going to strausstc.com. There's a link on the homepage to sign up for those workshops.
You've brought Sarah Siereveld with us, and Sarah also works at ULM for her day job. But Sarah, you had a life touring the world too, and you're going to be doing a workshop about auditioning.
You got it, Corey. Yes, very similar to Greg. We actually were in New York probably around the same time. We just didn't know each other until we came to ULM. It always brings people together. I was born and raised in New Jersey, grew up in New York. I was acting in New York for about 10 years. Very similar to Greg, have a huge history of dance and musical theater. I went to Syracuse for my undergraduate degree. And I spent a lot of time auditioning in New York. So I'm going to be hosting the audition workshops. And this is for, as Danielle said, anybody and everybody. If you have an interest in becoming involved in the Strauss Theater, but maybe you didn't know where to start, you're like, oh my gosh, I want to do the show. You saw that the next season was posted, and maybe you want to be Rizzo in Grease. Well, come on and take this workshop. This is for beginners all the way up to somebody who's advanced. If you want to hone in on your skills, or if you want to know what the heck do I do, this is for you.
And Sarah, your workshop is going to be on Saturdays, right?
Yes. So it's going to be 3 Saturdays in June. This Saturday starts on June 1st, June 8th, and June 15th from 2:30 to 3:30. And both mine and Greg's workshops are going to take place at the ULM Dance Studio.
And $5 to attend that per day.
Correct.
And I need to ask a little bit about how this came about. This is due to a grant from the National Endowment from the Arts and the local Arts Council, right?
Right, yes. So this is all thanks to the Northeast Louisiana Arts Council through the NEA and the LDOA. We are super grateful for their support. This all came about because there are so many people in our community who really enjoy theater. They want to come to a show, and they may want to be on stage, but maybe they didn't even have a theater program in their high school. They have no idea what it takes to learn a script. They don't know stage left from stage right. And so these are the kinds of things that we are here to teach them at community theater. And that's the beauty of community theater, is that you don't have to know it all. We're going to teach you.
Danielle, I'm a sound guy, and I do a lot of shows, and there's not enough sound guys in the world to go around, because one guy I know books like 5 or 6 gigs every Saturday. You've got a sound design workshop. Tell me about that.
Right. So our good friend Brady Cole is going to be leading a sound design workshop this Friday and Saturday. So anyone's welcome to join that too. All of that information is on the homepage at strausstc.com. You can register there. If you have any interest of working behind the scenes, so a lot of times people want to be involved, but they don't want to be on stage. That's what sound design is perfect for. And we're actually setting up our sound for our June Tunes concert series. And so Brady is going to be doing that, and he'll be showing people what all that takes. And so we're super excited for these concerts.
We got 1 minute left, so let me ask. June Tunes is a series of concerts. How many concerts are you doing, and how do you get tickets for that?
We're doing 5 concerts. So we have 5 concerts, one concert every Saturday in June. We've got some wonderful opening acts. This Saturday is Marcella Simeon. She's the daughter of Grammy winner Terrence Simeon, Creole Funk, super fun. And then we also have opening acts of local musicians. This is thanks to the Jazz and Heritage Foundation grant that local musicians will be opening for these main acts.
Greg Baccarini, Sarah Siereveld, and Danielle Kelly Tolbert with us today. We're talking about the Strauss Community Theater Workshops. And again, for folks that heard us today and said, yeah, I want to do that. I want to learn to audition. I want to learn to dance better. Or I want to learn to be a great sound man like Corey Crow. What do they need to do?
Anyone can come to strausstc.com, register for these workshops, buy tickets to these concerts, or call the box office and we can get you set up.
StraussTC.com. You can find out more about this and other events at our website, KEDM.org.